Vaginal dryness is an uncomfortable condition that affects many women, and not just the ones who've reached menopause. And since it strongly affects their sex lives and their ability to enjoy fun, pleasurable, and pain-free sex, this is an important topic to address and to discuss here. So, what actually is vaginal dryness? What causes it? And how to best handle it as the affected woman or as her lover. Don't go anywhere, we're going to discuss it all. My name is Helena Nista and I make videos that help you have the best sex of your life. And today we're exploring in depth the topic of vaginal dryness. So we all know that vagina is an amazing organ that has this awesome ability to lubricate and to be wet, lush and juicy all naturally. But what we also know is that in the modern world, our bodies need to deal with a whole lot of disruptive factors that they have not necessarily been prepared to deal with. Pollution, medication, allergies, processed foods, disease, and a whole range of other things that we're being subjected to on a daily basis. And all of that is taking a toll on our bodies, including our sexual function. So, for the most part, vaginal dryness is associated with menopause. When a woman reaches about 50 years old, her body goes through a hormonal shift that results in a drop of her estrogen levels. Estrogen is very important to a woman's vagina and it keeps the vaginal walls moisturized and healthy. But when the estrogen drops, the vaginal walls can become dry and thin. This can lead to discomfort or even pain when a woman is exercising, peeing, sitting down, or having sexual intercourse. But menopause isn't the only cause of vaginal dryness. It can be also caused by childbirth and breastfeeding, by birth control, by taking antihistamines, cold tablets, certain antidepressants, and many other types of treatments and medication. Different health conditions can affect your vagina's lubrication level, like diabetes, like having had your ovaries removed, having chemotherapy and cancer treatment, or having hormone therapy, etc. Even douching and using scented soaps, sprays, and washes in and around your vagina can dry it up. So please don't be afraid to put away all those intimate hygiene products. Washing your genital area with water is sufficient and will support its health and natural function. Something else that I really want to bring your attention to here is insufficient arousal during sex. A lot of women agree to being penetrated prematurely, before their vaginas are properly aroused and ready. The process of foreplay and sexual stimulation is very important for enjoyable and juicy sex. So being penetrated before her body had enough time to create all that engorgement and wetness is very detrimental to a woman's sexual satisfaction. Gentlemen, this is a very important note to you. When a woman is having sex that is not very enjoyable to her or even painful, this can lead her to losing interest in being intimate with you. I mean, would you want to engage in an activity that was painful? I don't think so. And so taking care of her pussy getting properly wet is also in your interest here. If yourself or your partner experiences vaginal dryness, it is important to address it with a doctor. Don't just ignore the problem. There are simple ways to help and to support your flower in getting wet again. And since treatment will depend on the cause, it's crucial to first identify the source of your vaginal dryness. It might be a matter of changing your medication or your hygiene routine. Regular masturbation can be also helpful here since it brings more blood flow to your vaginal area and supports its healthy functioning. Your doctor might recommend estrogen therapy, which can be very beneficial to your body and your sexual well-being. Plus, staying well hydrated and drinking plenty of water every day will definitely help. And when you're in bed together, and despite a good amount of foreplay, she isn't quite getting wet enough, make sure to keep a lubricant handy. I love using organic coconut oil during sex, even though I don't suffer from vaginal dryness. Sometimes my vagina will be abundantly wet, and sometimes it won't lubricate enough. So I will happily apply some oil to keep things slippery and satisfying. There are actually vaginal lubricants that can be applied daily to minimize the discomfort of living with vaginal dryness. And there are many options for lovers to use in bed together. You can explore all the different options available in your local sex shop, or if you prefer, you can order different products online. Or if you're like me and you opt for more natural solutions, using organic vegetable oils can be a lot of fun. Just remember to skip the oil if you are using condoms, because oil will break down the latex. Or alternatively, opt for latex-free condoms. Also, please bear in mind that if ignored, vaginal dryness gets worse over time. And while it's most noticeable during a sexual activity, it can also lead to irritation, itching, and discomfort at other times. So it's important to care for your body and to support its health and comfort as much as you can. Plus, if untreated, vaginal dryness can lead to the end of your sex life. And while sex is not necessary for many women to achieve a deep sense of satisfaction and happiness in their lives, it's still a very important part of most romantic relationships. Getting naughty with your honey on a regular basis is beneficial to your life together as a couple, and it's also beneficial to your body. Receiving or giving yourself sexual stimulation on a regular basis can improve the overall health of your vagina. These sexy juices and all that extra blood flow to your genitals keep everything between your legs healthier and happier. And if you don't have a partner, self-stimulation using your hands, a toy, or any other device of your choice will also work well. And if you're really struggling with sexual intercourse and no amount of coconut oil or any other lubricant seem to be of much help, here's something else to consider. There is a whole range of ways to be intimate with your lover without inserting anything into the vagina. Things like kissing, touching, caressing, manual and oral stimulation, erotic massage, or even masturbating together in the same room can be fun ways to keep your sexual connection alive and well. And if you're looking for new, fun ways to enjoy your eroticism and to be your most sensual, sexy, and orgasmic self, I encourage you to check out my online course for women, Orgasmic Empowerment. It is a very powerful journey of unlocking, cultivating, and expanding your orgasmic power as a woman. And I created it for any lady who wants to get more out of her sexuality. And since my birthday is coming up, I am offering the entire course at a discounted price. You'll find both the link and the discount code in the description bar below. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and please make sure to leave me a comment with your experiences of vaginal dryness in yourself or in your partner. I always read all of your notes and I look forward to chatting with you about this topic. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.